Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and welcome back to Let's Watch Ultraman Omega. And again, if you haven't seen one of my other videos, yes, I do have a new chair. I got myself a little gaming chair. I just felt like replacing my old one because it was very broken and just old. But anyway, last time on Ultraman Omega, I watched episode 13, which basically was just a recap episode, just recounting everything that's happened so far throughout the series and just the characters reminiscing about what they've been through. But the main story of it was Kosei and Sorato were getting ready to tell Ayu the big secret. Like, she already knows he can control the kaijus, but she at this point still doesn't know that Sorato is Omega. And they were about to tell her, but a wild Pikmin wandered into the warehouse. And as they explained, apparently Pikmin live on a deserted island. And I guess somehow it got from its island to the mainland. It's not really explained. Maybe in future episodes, or maybe even this one they might explain it. But yeah, basically they hung out with the Pikmin for a bit, and then Sorato said, "Oh, I'll fly it back." And Kosei was like, "Ah," and she was like, "Fly?" And he's like, "I'll explain everything later. I'll be back." And then yeah, the show basically ended with Kosei and her talking, and she basically said, "I kind of just prefer the way things are right now." So I don't think she knows he's Omega, or maybe deep down she does, but she doesn't need to hear it. I think the idea is you know what? I don't need to know the secret out loud. I'm good. I'd rather we stay friends the way we are, because I trust you too. And then she left. So yeah, directly they did not tell her that he is Omega, but I think it might be suggested she probably knows now, but she just, she doesn't need to hear it. But yep, anyway, that was all episode 13 was. It was a nice little recap episode, though I will say, I think Ultraman Z still has the best recap episode out of all the new series that have come out. And yeah, so now we're going to be moving on to episode 14, which is called the Omega Elimination Plan. So I'm very curious to see what the story is going to be. And judging by the creature in the thumbnail, I'm assuming that's the thing we saw from episode 11 when we see him. And I mean, even in the recap episode, they show that moment again where he seems to be attacking something, and then it reflects an attack back at him. So I'm very curious to learn what this thing is, and I'm assuming it's going to be our first alien threat of the series, because so far all the threats have just been kaijus and no alien involvement yet. So I'm very curious to see what kind of story elements are going to happen. I'm very excited, and I believe this is the one, because like I said, I've seen thumbnails where he's going to get his new power, or this might be a two-parter. Again, I have no idea. I've been trying to do my best to avoid any spoilers, except, like I said, unfortunately, sometimes thumbnails pop out. I'm like, God damn it. But anyway, without further ado, let's watch episode 14 and see what happens to Omega and his friends. Oh boy. It's interesting. It came down kind of like Omega. Just no clothes. Savanago. Oh, it even has a dark crystal similar to Omega. So, yeah, again, I'm very excited because I feel like we're about to get a lot of story stuff here. This is giving me Terminator vibes too. Wow, if they didn't show that whole flashing light thing, it looked like he just snapped his neck. I was gonna be like, damn, that's pretty violent for what they were doing for Ultraman. Ah, there she is. Sorry if you saw the YouTube overlay. I was changing the size of the subtitles. I thought they were a bit too small. But yeah, I figured we were gonna see her again. Zombie Boy. I like that name. Sayuki. Okay, so we finally learned her name, yeah? Like I said, I'm assuming, yeah, there she is. Ayu knows her. This is gonna be the person, yeah, this is the person that Ayu was looking up to. I remember. Oh, hey, interesting. They changed the intro. So she's gonna be part of the team now, eh? Cool. I like that. Ah, nice. So is she gonna maybe act as the captain of the team? And so does that mean is she gonna find out Omega's secret then?
12歳でニューピース大学生物学部を卒業。生物学と工学2つの博士を持ち。有名人じゃん。あゆねの先生なのか？
Yep, called it. Like I said, I figured when she mentioned the mentor that one episode, we would eventually meet them. And when I first saw her, I was like, that's gotta be who Ayu looks up to. Okay. What's that? Oh, a kaiju detector. Nice. Weather satellites. That's kind of make me think of Godzilla 2000. That's like what the dad was trying to do in that movie, was basically study Godzilla and try to predict his patterns like a weather thing. So I feel that kind of makes me think of that. Like, oh, we'll be able to sense kaiju and follow their movements. That's cool. Makes sense, makes sense. Because, yeah, I figured it wasn't just the Earth Defense Team that made it. So, yeah. So cool. It's nice that we're getting a little behind the scenes of like, oh, how is all this technology being made? And it's like, oh, it's by her. I got complimented. He's so happy. Yeah, she has to have a lot of questions for him. Like, how do you know about these kaijus? Like that. He's like, yeah, I know its name, but I don't know who came up with the name Grime. Yeah, I'm curious. Who gave him these kaiju's names? I would assume maybe other Ultramen, or maybe it has something to do with that alien who landed. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was always wondering that too. Why do you call yourself Omega? Like, he was always like, Omega, but then he never explained why his name is Omega. Oh, shit. So even Ayu's confident that Omega is protecting. She's like, I don't trust him. Yeah, he's done a lot of good, but I'm still skeptical. And it's like, hey, you'll have those kind of people. Because there are people that won't fully trust Ultraman, especially if they don't know where he's come from, so. She's reminding me of like Sean from Ultraman Max, where he would go from Japanese to English sometimes. So it's just so funny to hear like English once in a while. I'm sure we'll find out. And I imagine it's just, in his life, he just always protects people. I mean, he's an Ultraman. Like, even with amnesia, an Ultraman will always remember the most important thing in their lives is they want to protect people. Because they have the power to do it and they care.
Thanks. See you guys.
Thanks. See you guys. Every time she speaks English, it's just always so funny to me. Oh, hello, Mr. Alien Man. Yeah, this guy for me, he's giving me some Terminator vibes. Like the way he came in and just the way he's like presenting himself. Uh-oh. Nice. I like that they're bringing that back just to be like, oh, hey, people we helped before, they're like writing to him because they became friends. I like that. Yeah, I don't think that's exactly something that's easy to explain. Yeah, I control kaiju and I want to fight other kaiju to protect people. Oh. Oh, shit. So yeah, whatever these two are, they could sense each other. Because yeah, he said Omega, and then yeah, I'm assuming, yep. Oh boy. Oh! That was cool. Ah, that's what he's saying. So is this guy an alien, or is he more like a robot? Like, cause yeah, the way he's acting, he's more like a robot. And I mean, the design of the creature, I'm assuming we're about to see real soon. He looks kind of like a Zeton, I'd almost compare him to. Ah, nice. For a minute, I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh yeah, he's trying to lead him away. I'll say, but I feel this ain't the best place to lead him, dude. You led him to a populated area. Oh no. Well, I mean, I guess if he's trying to keep it on the roof and not transform, then yeah. But oh, this is fun. I didn't expect that we would get to see him fight human size. I thought they'd immediately go right into growing. So it's like cool to actually see them fight in their normal forms. Oh, and I like that too. That like he's mixing in his fighting style of his Ultra form. He even uses it as his human form. Which I mean, shouldn't be that much of a surprise, but still. Oh shit! Okay, he is taking notice at least. I like that. He's like, oh shit, I'm near people. I need to get away. I need to at least fight him when people aren't around me. Because I don't want to hurt people. Ooh, nice. Genis? Okay. Yeah, we're getting deeper into the plot now. I like how he's like telling us this just for the audience too. Oh no! Okay. Oh. Oh, we're back here. Oh, my brain. I don't like remembering that. Ow. So, okay. So, yeah. So, I guess this guy came from the ship he destroyed then. So, yeah. As I figured. So, I'm assuming those aliens were going to try to take over this Earth. And then Omega stopped him. And now he's like, I'm going to fucking kill you, Omega. You fucking ruined our plans. Yeah, I assume he's like in a lot of pain because he's remembering everything now. He's like, oh my god, I remember. Okay, yep. So this is the guy, he made him have amnesia and then he fell to Earth. That's the last thing he remembered, eh? Alright. Oh, careful, Kosei. The way he put up his dukes, he's like, oh god. But nice work, Sorato. Oh yeah, does he just have his full memory back? Cause he just said resurrect the Guinness. Huh. Oh, the sound it made when he was transforming. Yeah, this thing, he's definitely like the Zeton of the of this show. Which, how many Ultraman shows? I want to finish my sentence here. But as I was like trying to say, so how many Ultraman shows have made up their own like Zetons? Like in Arc, there was like the creatures that were being sent by the main bad guy, and this guy is definitely representing that as well. Zobaros. Okay, so that's your name. Oh yeah, look at that. He's totally just Zeton, the way he's like acting too. But yeah, I wonder if Omega's gonna start acting completely different now if he's gotten his full memory back. But again, I don't know if he has his full memory back, other than he does know this guy and his people and what seems to be kind of going on with him. Oh. Shit. Oh god, watch out, he's like Guyver from the Dark Hero movie. I've seen that a lot and stuff. The whole, yeah, he blocks and then he drops the knife. Didn't they do that in Game of Thrones and everybody hated it because of how that killed the, what was his name, Ice King? I haven't seen the show, but I've seen that clip. Oh. I'm assuming he's not gonna win this though, because I feel like something's gonna happen. And I mean, I have seen the thumbnail, so I'm curious. Whoa. Oh, he has one of his own beasts, because yeah, I was comparing them. So yeah, he's got his own summons. Or, oh, I might have an idea. What if this is Omega's? What if this thing's controlling it? That might be what's happening. Like, yeah, Omega, like, I think it's controlling it. So yeah, like Kosei was saying, I was right, so so he has 3 monster companions. And yeah, unfortunately this one's being mind controlled. Oh shit. Oh boy. Well, this sucks. Yeah, when I saw the thumbnail, I thought that was him turning into that thing, but it's like, oh no, he summoned it, okay. And oh, Jesus. It's got like so many elemental powers. So far, yeah, that's what I'm noticing of its attacks. It has earth, fire, water. So yeah, it uses elemental attacks. And there's the spear he used, yep. And I'm about to say, I've seen kind of a spoiler image with that staff. I was wondering about it. He has a little tail. He looks so funny with that tail. Oh. What's going on there? The birds affected it. Uh-oh, what? Oh, man. Was it taking control of Trigon now? Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I still don't have all the answers. There's still so much mystery going on here. Is he on a time limit too? Is that what it is? Seems like it. Like maybe, I guess he might be on a... Yeah, I guess he ran out of time, so just like Omega, he had a time limit. Okay. And luckily, he disappeared just before Serato. Again, yeah, we still don't know what fully is going on. Okay, so yeah. So he's like... So... They're saying Omega wiped out some kind of... like whatever they call Genesis that he wants to revive, but he was like saying they were all destroyed. What do you mean? Alright though. Yeah, I didn't expect it to end just right there. I was like, oh shit, that's it? Dang it. But I mean, I figured he wasn't gonna get his power up in the in this episode. I figured they're probably gonna do one more episode and then he'll finally get a new power up. But alright, yeah, so that was episode 14 of Omega. Gave me a lot of answers, but still, there's still a lot of mystery surrounding what's going on. But yeah, so from what I saw, yeah, that Zororada was from where Omega destroyed with all those bug creatures. And like he said, he said, I wiped them all out though. But then he's like saying, no, we're going to take over Earth and I'm going to bring them back. And again, I don't even still know exactly what he is. He seems more like, again, like... He's definitely the Zeton of the show, but I don't know, is he just an alien, or is he just like Zeton, which was like kind of like a machine kaiju? Because that was always the thing with Zeton. It wasn't just a kaiju. It was basically like a bioengineered weapon used to be controlled by the alien Zeton. Because that was like the name of it was like the creature with like the one eye and stuff. But yeah. Like I said, still a lot of mystery, but I'm glad it gave us a lot of, like, different answers of stuff like that, like where that guy came from. I still love his intro, too. Yeah, I was, like, very much like, man, he's just like Terminator. Just came in, stole that guy's clothes, and just walked around until he found Serato. And I really did like that fight between them before they transformed, where Serato was leading him away, trying to keep him in places where people weren't around. But then I like when they were immediately near people, he ran away to like get them away from them, which I liked. Because he's like, oh shit, I don't want to put anybody in danger. I have to run right now, which I really, really liked. Though again, I found it funny. He went into the city though. I was like, you couldn't just couldn't find like a forest and go deeper in there to like stay away. I did find that kind of funny. But I mean, I guess maybe he couldn't get away in time. I don't know. for me, I feel that was a bit like, I think you could have just, got him in a more or less populated area, not brought him to, like, the middle of the city. But, oh well. But yeah, it's interesting to learn stuff. Because, yeah, in the thumbnail, like I said, I thought that was the alien. Or whatever he is. I'm just going to keep referring to him as an alien. Zorada. I already forgot the name. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. But yeah, I thought that was him. But it's like, oh, no, it was the monster. And yeah, weird enough, I guess it's not just with Trigon. Or it's not just with that bird creature. It's also like Trigon and maybe Reckonus. Like for some reason, something happened with the birds and he was all like, my heart. But then all of a sudden Trigon turned against Omega and attacked him. Like he was being controlled all of a sudden. Like what the heck? Like man, yeah, that's still a mystery. So it's like, so wait, so does that thing have full control of the assist monsters? Because again, we still don't know anything about them. But that was interesting to learn that, oh shit, there's a third one. And again, yeah, it kind of completes like the colors. You had blue with Reckonus. You have yellow with Trigon. And now we have red with whatever that one's name will be when we find out. Like I said, I'm assuming we're definitely going to be getting him added to the collection in the next episode. So yeah, so that's interesting. And again, from what I could see of its powers, it looked like it's an elemental kind of kaiju. Because again, we have Reckonus that has the psychic ability as its main power. And then we have Trigon, whose power is speed and lightning. And then you had, like, that creature. Which, again, I think when it was doing green slashes, I think so it has wind, earth, fire, and water. So that thing controls the elements. But, yeah, I was, like, wondering what was going to happen at the end. And it's like, okay, so they both have, like, time limits. Or maybe his was more on how long he can control that creature. Because I'm assuming it looked like in certain moments, the creature's chest was, like, purple. But then it would, like, turn yellow, maybe suggesting it was trying to fight the control. So, yeah, I'm very curious to see how they're going to, like, break out how it's going to break out of the mind control. And then we had Ayu and Sakayuki watching, so maybe they'll analyze the data and figure out a way to maybe help Omega or something. I'm curious to see what that's going to be all about. And again, it was really cool to see her like a part of the intro. And again, I like that I totally guessed that it was her. I was like, yep, I figured this woman we're meeting, she's not just going to be some random character. She's going to be, the professor that Ayu mentioned back in, I believe it was 11 when she was first mentioned. And then, she showed up in 12. And then, and then we find out, like, yep, that's her sensei. But yeah, overall, really good episode. But again, I'm curious about Omega's memories now. Because he was doing that, which I've seen in, like, certain other things. Like, I can't think of an explicit example. But there have, like, been other media where we see like a character remembering stuff and it like kind of hurts because it's basically all the memories are like flooding back into his head, so he remembers everything. So yeah, I'm curious, like, so does Omega just remember everything now, or is he still like, I know this stuff but I fully don't know what happened and all this and that? Again, I'm curious to see how his attitude will be in episode 15 then, if he's still going to be the same, or if he'll just be kind of completely different, or again, he'll have his memories, but he'll still be the same old Serato, like, he's still cheery and happy, and, he's like, I used to be this way, but I like the new me, being just, able to hang out with you, eat food, and just protect people with you as friends and stuff like that. But yep, that's going to do it for today. I'm very, very excited for the next episode now. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. This has been CB Ultra 768, and I'll be back with some more Let's Watch Ultraman Omega next time. So, stay tuned for that. Bye-bye.